Harare, exuberant Zimbabweans have greeted the swearing-in of Emmerson Mnangagwa, the country's second leader since independence from white minority rule in 1980. Taking his oath of office, the 75-year-old former security chief known as the Crocodile vowed to uphold the constitution of the former British colony and protect the rights of all Zimbabwe's 16 million citizens. Mnangagwa, who was fired earlier this month as vice president, will lead after the resignation of 93-year-old Robert Mugabe, who succumbed to pressure to quit from the military, the ruling party and massive demonstrations. A former justice and defense minister, Mnangagwa was a key Mugabe confidant for decades until they fell out because of the presidential ambitions of Mugabe's wife, Grace. Despite his long association with the government that has presided over Zimbabwe's decline, including economic collapse and human rights abuses, Mnangagwa has promised democracy and reached out to other countries for help. Mugabe was the world's oldest head of state when he quit Tuesday amid impeachment proceedings. In the end, he was isolated and showing few of the political skills that kept him in power for 37 years and made him a prominent but polarizing figure on the world stage. Mugabe was not at Friday's swearing-in, and ruling party officials have said he will remain in Zimbabwe with their promise that he is safe and his legacy as a hero will stand after his fight for an independent Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe's state-run Herald newspaper reported that Mnangagwa assured Mugabe and his family of their maximum security. The report said the two men agreed Mugabe would not attend Friday because he needed time to rest. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. Some people ahead of the inauguration began to dance in the stadium stands. Banners erected in re-dawn of a new era and no to retribution, even as human rights activists began to report worrying details of attacks on close allies of the former First Lady and their families. As the inauguration was getting underway, a lawyer said Zimbabwean Finance Minister Ignatius Chombo, a Mugabe ally who was detained last week during the coup, had been handed over to police after over a week in detention. Lawyer Lovemore Madhuku said Chombo would appear in court, likely on charges of abuse of office, but that the minister was currently at Harare's main hospital after being severely bashed while in military custody. DPA, Reuters.